going through it. I'm starting this vlog midweek. It has been a rough couple of days. We have fallen victim to the winter flu and cold season, and both Levi and I have been down, and it's really taken a toll, as it does to any family really. It's never fun being sick. It's midweek now. We're meant to be flying to Sydney on Friday, so impeccable timing. I was worried he had whooping cough for a moment because there's been confirmed cases in his school, but thankfully we did a swab and that's come back clear, because that would have really changed the whole itinerary. There's no way we would have been able to go ahead with our trip. But it's just classic when you get sick. It's never at the most convenient time, right? There's still life. Things have to go on. Work's busy. We took some time off to really rest and get better, but we're still not 100%, but enough to sort of go back to some normality. So today I am just really leaning into my routines and my habits. These are the times where I find myself and my discipline really backing myself up here. But Dean isn't back until tomorrow, and there is still a lot of things that need to get done. So I thought I'd take you along and just sort of, show you guys how we kind of cope and some of the key things that help myself and Levi and the family at this time. And also just recognize that sometimes it's just crap and it's not always fun when you don't feel well. But I'm one of those people that rather than lean out, I lean in, and I really put things in place to help combat as much as we can, because there's no stopping. There really is no stopping. Okay, we made it through the morning. I have spent the time just writing my list, prioritizing what needs actioning first, what is ongoing, and identifying kind of where we are at. I connected with my colleague to understand what I need to work on for the remainder of the week, what kind of came through on the days that I was not here, and then I began sorting them through priority versus urgent versus kind of work in progress. Then just spent between now and it's currently lunchtime just going through everything, very much a desk day to day, understanding what are the key things that need to be delivered before I go on leave on Friday. So that's where we're at. This week, now that it's still sort of got everything going on between work commitments and then still nursing Levi, who's not 100%. I'm also still not 100%, but here we are. Sort of getting everything also prepared for Friday. I like to be really organized. I really don't like to be someone that is stressful on traveling days, especially when you're leading in from a busy work week then to a morning flight. I want to make sure that everything is running smoothly.
Quarterly, but now we've changed it to, it's just,
I haven't
this
asked.
goes up and down.
Oh my God,
You can really see it.
this looks great. That is kind of great. You keep it. This week is one of those weeks that it is a big week in terms of work commitments. Thursday, I'm actually hosting a culture day as well. So we do this quite regularly these days, where it's a great opportunity for us to come together in a culture fun way and also just help drive activity levels. So I'm hosting this one and the theme is going to be Western. So I have a lot of fun things planned, a lot of activities that are both professional and also fun. We'll film as much as I can. So yes, so I've come back and it's just straight into a lot of things, and that whole big culture day is the day before we fly. So this week is really going to require me to be extra organized and really super intentional.
This kind of
home now, and it's usually this time of the evening when I'm not feeling 100% that I start to fade, but not too bad. I have got home and straight away popped my hair treatments on, my hair scalp and my hair oil, because I'm going to wash my hair tonight. And I've just heated up Levi's dinner. He is going to be having one of the little meals by Annabelle Carmel, which is the pasta bolognese. So I've just heated this up in the microwave and it's just cooling here now. What I'm having is on Sunday, when I could tell that him and I were starting to crash and not feel well, I made avgolemono. Now, avgolemono is a Greek dish, and it is I guess their take on a chicken soup, but it's got lots of lemon in it and really amazing vegetables and chicken stock and chicken and egg, which sounds crazy, but it's really lovely. You kind of whisk the egg up with the lemon and pour it into the broth, and it becomes this really creamy, very nutritious soup. And Levi absolutely adores it. It's one of his favorite meals that his yaya and papu used to make, which are actually his great-grandparents. I have made my attempt. I will link the TikTok video that I used. It's probably not the most traditional, but for me, it's the most easiest to follow, but it tastes amazing. And this soup, when you eat it, you just know that you're giving your body what it needs. So it's been our saving grace. It's just Levi's had it, pretty much lunch and dinner for the last 3 nights now. Nothing I love more than coming home to a nice, clean house, although it's short-lived when you have children, because Exhibit A and Exhibit B and Exhibit C. The cleaning never ends. All right, we've got 4 minutes to get to the bus. Good morning, it's the next day. I've just been working through my main priorities for the morning, and I've just been making my list again to understand sort of where we're at, what's been going on, and what I still need to do. It is going to be a very busy day. I faded yesterday evening. Once I got dinner on, I got Levi and I ready for bedtime. I did my hair. I was like, it is already 9 o'clock. We need to unwind. So really pushing through. It's all going to be worth it once I am with the family on Friday heading to Sydney. Speaking of Sydney though, we leave on Friday. It's Wednesday now and I have not prepped. So I'm looking forward to Dean coming back, because it just gives me that extra time. He can play with Levi and really give him that attention, and I can then potter around the house and start getting ready. But what needs to happen today is smash out a few key items and then just kind of really be monitoring and updating all the different spreadsheets that I need to be updating. I have a lunchtime waxing appointment, and then I will then spend the rest of the afternoon actually prepping for Culture Day tomorrow. Lunchtime now, and I'm racing to get my waxing done. Apologies, it's so loud. There's like high playing, the construction going on where I'm getting my leg waxing. But yes, power through the morning, and now it's time for the self-care.
Yeah. Now hold it together. And now hold it. More.
finished work for the day. It's just gone after 5 and I've popped into Big W just to get a couple of things for Levi for our trip. I'm just going to stock up on socks and undies and all of those necessities. So I'll just have a look here. Yeah, just running some post-work errands. Dean has already got Levi and they're home, so I can't wait to see them both. And he's home. Home from the shops and the family is back together. I have straight away popped on some pasta for Levi. He is having pasta with chicken schnitzel that I managed to prep earlier in the week. I picked up a curry for Dean because he fancied some Thai, and any guess what I've got? Gyros! Don't laugh at me, Dean's laughing at me. I just love it. I don't know, it's easy. I'm like the unofficial sponsor at this point. I call this Levi's minimalist dinner. He's requested plain pasta, cucumber, and chicken schnitzel. So yeah, no fuss. Very simple, but he loves it. If he moved up here at 15 months, would you still count him as Queenslander?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's...
Yeah, wow.
It's origin tonight. This is what I mean. He's the best player. He's the best player. Oh, I don't know what to do. Yes, it does. Yeah, what happened is they took so long with the break, darling. See what we've got. Good morning. It's Thursday. We've made it to the end of my work week. Culture day today. Cowboy consultant is what I've called the theme. And I'm heading early today. It's nearly 7, but I thought I'd just get out of the house, let the boys sleep. Because often when I'm pottering around, getting ready, poor Dean, he wakes up early and he could really do a bit of a lie-in. So I just thought, get out the door, crack on with setting up the rooms for Culture Day, crack into my work, and yeah, just have a really productive, fun day. Just gotta get my pass in here. But I am dressed in my Western attire. Maybe I'll show you guys. I wonder if I can put... So I had to improvise actually because I ordered a shirt, 2 shirts from Princess Polly. And then I thought they could double up as work shirts. They were kind of that Western shirt style, but could look still cute for work. Anyway, size 8, it was not a size 8. I could barely button it up. It's more like a size 4, so I'll return them, which means I had to steal Dean's jacket last minute. If I show you guys here, this is the actual, it's massive on me, like, oh my goodness. But I think given that I had to, at the very last minute, think of something, I thought not too bad. And I've got my RM Williams cap, and then I've got some jeans and my Tony Bianco boots. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get very hot though in this in the office. So we shall see how we go.
was such a hit. It was so much fun actually doing the day and running it and completely relishing in my sheriff power. And I was a little bit apprehensive to see how it goes, because obviously when you run these days, like, you don't want it to be too cringy, but I think it was just the right amount of cringe whilst also driving the actual activity up and everyone having fun and being competitive. So I am now here at the boys' barbershop. They are going to get their haircuts for Sydney, and I am going to use this time to put my hair care treatment on. I told you guys I am committing to this, and so whilst I get the haircuts, this can marinate, and then we will go to dinner. The time I get home, it'd have enough time for it to sort of work its magic, and then I will blow dry my hair.
Which guy are you having? Hey, Jack.
We just got home from dinner after the barbershop. We got grilled for dinner because I was not going to cook tonight. And now I've realised that I actually want to head to... Hi!
Stop it!
Yeah, smile!
Australia,
Woo!
have some cannabis.
Have a good night. Anyway, that was so funny. Anyway, I'm heading to Chemist Warehouse because I just want to be prepared on the flight. I just want to make sure I've got wipes. I've got, what else do I need to get? I want to get some more Codral. I just want to stock up in case anything happens. I think when you're a parent, you never want to be in a situation where, like, you're not in your usual surroundings and then you don't have anything at the ready. So just going to do a quickly one-stop necessity Chemist Warehouse pickup, and then head home and crack on with Levi's bedtime, and I need to wash my hair and blow dry. So still a lot to do, and it's 20 to 8. Okay, so everything that I bought from Chemist Warehouse, I've popped into these sandwich bags. I just think it's a lot easier when you're rummaging through your bag versus having all these loose items. But essentially what I got was wet ones, tissues. I got my Codral, which I've already helped myself to. I'm then taking my gut care, my herbs of gold. I had this every single day without fail. I bought some mints. I then have my hand cream, some lip products. I got this Rimmel butter, what's it called? Butter Me Up lip gloss. This looked quite nice. It's similar to the Summer Fridays, although when I tried it on in Chemist Warehouse, it actually looked nicer. Then, of course, I'm going to pack my vitamins. In here is just my fish oil and my magnesium, along with some digestive enzymes. I take digestive enzymes, again, they're the herbs of gold, when I'm traveling, because it just helps when you're eating out a lot. Of course, some jelly snakes, because kids, when they go to airports, are just victim to that little candy corner, and I refuse to pay $7 for a bag of lollies. And then just some of my sanitary items here in case. And then, of course, you've got to pack so many snacks when you are traveling with kids. It just comes with the whole situation. But I've got some popcorn, some sea salt chips, some Biscoff Bickies, Pringles, because again, in the airport, they are like $7. And then some chocolate rice cakes. Obviously, these won't all be consumed in one sitting. They're just throughout the weekend. When Levi's feeling a little bit peckish, he can just help himself. It is 11:30 and I'm not in bed, but this happens every single time we go to fly. No matter how prepared I feel and adamant I'm going to get an early night's sleep, it just never happens. The cookie never crumbles that way, and I just think it's because there's always a million things to do and time goes like that. It was a full-on day. It was an exciting day, but it was here, there, everywhere. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this vlog here. If it seems like it was a bit of a chaotic vlog and just jumping from one thing to another, that's literally just how I felt the week was, and I tried to bring you along as much as I could to show you guys really the reality. It was lots and lots of fun, but pushing through, you know,
earlier in the week, dealing with sickness on both sides, me and Levi, and then getting straight into a, full on work week. Yeah, it just was, I needed to get through it, and relieved to say that it's done. It was so much fun. It was a good week of doing new things, being busy, being focused, but then juggling it all. So thank you for watching. I just wanted to show you guys a couple of days in our lives really look like, and how I rely on my routines as much as I can. It's not about being perfect, it's just about being consistent with whatever you value, and really respecting yourself and wanting to still show up for yourself, and effectively you still have to show up for a little person that relies on you, even if you're not feeling 100%, but it's only temporary. And now we get to look forward to a lovely weekend as a family, and it's just in those moments I remind myself of how blessed and lucky we are, and everything will pass. I think that's what motherhood, and not to get all deep, I think my pseudos are kicking in, so I'm probably like, let's go to bed. And I think that's what I'm learning the most in motherhood is life is too precious. Why are you going to spend it getting worked up on stuff that really doesn't matter? So there you go. That's a bit of my 2 cents at nearly midnight. But I can't wait to film our Sydney trip. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.